Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Candidly with Coffee.
Let's go.
Happy Friday.
This is your favorite one. On the way to the weekend.
Yes, I just love it.
People are going to be in the car tomorrow like, yes, we're feeling y'all.
Everyone's happy.
Yes.
We got through the long week.
It's hot AF.
Yeah,
Blast
California.
those ACs, you guys, early in the morning.
You act like all of our listeners are in California.
A lot of the country's hot right now, but yeah.
True.
Right here.
That's true, but we're having a heat wave.
Yes.
Starts today. No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I think it starts
Nasty.
tomorrow. Before we get too far into the show, if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button.
Please.
Like this video if you're watching us on YouTube. Comment. We love the comments. Going to go over some comments a little bit in this episode. And then, of course, if you have not left us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, we would really appreciate that. I'm going to link that in the show notes on YouTube so that the YouTube watchers can also potentially go give us a little review over there.
Yep. Tap in.
And also, if you have not already started following Mike over on his new Instagram at Esco Elite Fitness, I'll pop that up here on the screen and put it in the show notes as well. Give him a follow, support his fitness Instagram account.
Yes.
He's not new to social media. He's got quite a following on Mike's Classics and more. But it is a new fitness account. Lots of what you're going to see from him is more of what he gives us on this podcast, raw, unfiltered fitness advice. So if you're too sensitive, don't follow him.
Yeah. And men, sorry if I hurt your feelings. Oh,
yeah,
I got to speak.
Your husbands might need to follow him for sure.
I'm here to help.
Maybe they need a little help. Maybe
I got that formula for them.
Yeah. So I just recently, I have to say, had the best Ninja creamy concoction that I've ever made.
Yeah, that was bomb.
Yesterday. Let me just put it this way. Alyssa is picky AF. That girl's so picky. And
your daughter?
She tasted it and said, Mom, this tastes like Cold Stone Creamery's cake batter ice cream.
Yeah.
Like, I need to make it ASAP. She made herself a base yesterday because I need this tomorrow.
Yeah, I do too. You tease me with that one. And it's all protein.
Yeah, I'm going to do a video on it. But just for you guys listening, it is 1UP Nutrition birthday cake protein powder, a full scoop, 1 cup of Fairlife fat-free milk, 1 tablespoon of sugar-free Jell-O white chocolate flavor, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract and a squirt of liquid stevia.
There you got it.
Mix it up, freeze it overnight, and guess what? Best part? It only took 1 spin. I don't know why. Like, the consistency was absolute perfection after 1 spin. It was like actual ice cream.
Yeah, it tasted good. And you put little graham crackers or something in
Oh,
there?
and then my mix-in, I did...
What'd you do?
It's like Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal.
That's what it looked. Yeah, there you go. That's what I was trying to say.
It's a snack pack.
Ah.
It's not the actual cereal. It's a little snack pack. I used half a pack. But you know what I was also thinking? Today, I think I'm going to mix in some sprinkles because I didn't realize how cake battery it was going to taste. I'm going to mix in sprinkles.
Your favorite.
And put a little bit of cookie dough on it.
Ooh.
I have that birthday cake cookie dough.
Yes.
You guys, I'm so excited. Oh, and the best part about it, it was like 40 grams of protein.
Yes, I was going to say, there's a lot of protein in there.
Yeah.
That's what's mind-blowing.
And it was barely over 300 calories.
That's what's mind-blowing. It's like bang for the buck. Dude, you can't go wrong. How many calories?
It was like with my mix-ins, it was like 320 calories,
That's nothing.
40 grams of protein. I sat on the couch yesterday with a bowl of ice cream and thought to myself, this can't be real.
No. If people only knew what we know, I'm telling you, they would be like, how? Why? How can they eat that and drop weight? Because there's a secret sauce. And it's not a secret. It's just people don't understand.
Now they have also, though, years ago, they didn't have things like this. Protein powders tasted like crap.
They taste like cement.
They didn't have the Ninja Creamy to make protein ice cream.
True.
It's just things have changed.
I come from that era of 90s protein drinks. And yeah, the only one that was good back then, in my opinion, was Myoplex. I think you said your brother liked that one. It came in
he liked
packets.
Metrics.
Huh?
He liked Metrics.
No, there you go. That's the one, I think.
You said Myoplex.
I meant Metrics. That's the one. It came in the little packets and all that. Yeah, they tasted good.
Yes. Okay. Next thing. We did a little experiment this week, so I wanted to update you on how that's going. We did, at the beginning of the week, we got Chipotle catering for meal prep, and so that we could build our own bowls all week. I think it's great.
It's been wonderful.
How's it going?
Because now
I've been eating it.
Yeah, because now you can track it. Now I know what I'm really eating compared to letting them serve me and assuming, oh, on your calorie board it says 850. I'm staying within my macros. Wrong. Way off.
Yeah, you know what? I did a TikTok video like calling out Chipotle. I'm like, you know what I think?
Yes.
I think that Chipotle needs to have like on the little assembly line, that counter needs to be a censored counter so that they can measure
each time
as they are making these bowls. It's going to help Chipotle's bottom line too for all the employees that
overserved food doesn't get eaten, gets thrown away, right?
And then it's going to help the macro trackers because their bowls they're going to be confident in what their bowls actually are, and they can do these censored counters.
Yes.
I think that's a brilliant idea.
Brilliant. We need to invent those for them and get paid.
I'm sure that they have that.
Dude,
I'm sure they have that.
That's smart.
Yeah,
I bet you Europe has that.
Measure it, and it would be so easy. And they
Easy.
can still push the bowl down the assembly line, and the person just tears it, knows how many grams each thing should be. Like I said, it's going to help the bottom line, and it's going to help the...
And they should have ladles, not the kind that they have traditional, but maybe a ladle that's almost has a measuring kind of cup on it.
That still won't work. Because they overserve, they overfill, they don't pay attention. You see how fast they go?
Yeah.
They're just like they don't pay attention. It's just like someone trying to use a tablespoon for peanut butter. They're going to give themselves 2 tablespoons.
True.
But a measurement, that would work, like a scale.
Yeah.
Anyways, Chipotle.
They won't be happy, though, the employees. Oh, we got to do extra work? Yeah, people are trying to be conscious of what they're putting in their body.
Who cares about the employees? You're getting paid regardless.
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
It's about Chipotle being able to better regulate their numbers that
True.
way. And it's about people who actually want to trust the nutrition facts.
Yes, because those are way off.
Way off. When we proved that in our little
Yes.
video. If you haven't checked out that video, check out that video. Okay, let's go over some comment corner stuff. Last week, and I have to be a little self-deprecating because it's hilarious. But last week, I talked about how Amazon Prime Day was coming up, and I'm very careful about my purchases, and I talked about consumerism and buying what you need. Now, I will have to say, I didn't splurge on things I didn't need. I bought what I told you guys, my strategy, and I bought what I thought I would need. I actually had somebody comment, Louise, I don't know, I think it's Louisette Hernandez, 9062. Shout out to her. She left us a comment. I took your advice, bought myself a treadmill on Amazon Day. Nothing too outrageous or expensive, just functional. I have a gym membership, but I can't make myself go to the gym. And she bought herself a treadmill. She also asked for some advice on how to get consistent with using a treadmill. What I suggested to her is put it on her calendar, treat it like an appointment.
Yes.
Keep the same schedule. After
Smart.
About a month, it becomes a routine and a habit.
Yes.
Anyways, thank you, Louisette, for that comment. But I also had someone make a comment. Let me see if I can find it here. I don't know where I put the comment. Hold on a second. Okay.
Uh-oh. You lost it.
Someone said, but you continuously show on your videos hoodies, sandals, sports clothes, blouses, etc., you bought on Amazon, but yet you say people buy too much shit. I'll let you guys know what my reply was, and I'll go into this a little bit. I agree. I'm definitely guilty at times. I have to check myself. Don't we all have to check ourselves sometimes?
Yes, exactly.
But I do and will share things I buy, love, and use. It's actually my job, especially when it comes to Amazon, because personally, it's hard to find things, especially clothing items on Amazon. It's like finding a diamond in a rough, honestly, because usually a product doesn't match the picture.
Yep.
But in the position I'm in as a content creator, I stand by the fact that people buy too much shit, including myself at times, but it also is a tricky situation because it's my job. And so just like to give you guys some perspective on that, like my mom worked at Kellogg's growing up, and they made Eggo waffles. She was like a waffle stacker. She worked there for 35 years, stacking waffles in little stacks of 4 so that they would go in the machine and get packaged. Pretty funny, right? Because she worked there, she got free waffles all the time. Our fridge as kids was filled with waffles, blueberry waffles, chocolate chip waffles, tons of waffles.
That's heaven for kids.
Because my mom worked there. We loved the waffles. My mom smelled like waffles for much of my childhood.
I love waffles.
But she worked there, so we had a lot of waffles. If someone saw our freezer and they thought, man, you guys have way too many waffles. You guys have a waffle addiction. What's going on? But it was her job. So she got the waffles for free a lot of times if they weren't perfect or we got a discount.
Yep.
That's why we had a lot of waffles. That's just some perspective, right? If someone works at Louis Vuitton, they're going to have more Louis Vuitton pieces than the average person.
Facts.
I am a content creator. That's my job. That's how I earn my living, is to share things and buy things. I'm still careful about what I share, and I don't sell my soul to the devil for $1. I turn things down all day long if it's not something I love, buy, and would use. But it is part of my job. So yes, you are going to see me with more products and sharing more things than I would if I were working at Netflix still.
Yeah, true.
So, yes, I'm in a unique position. I still stand by the fact that people buy too much shit. I still will only go to Home Goods if I absolutely need something and I'm going there with a purpose. And it drives me crazy, though, when I'm there and I see women in Home Goods with carts full of shit. And I'm thinking, what are you going to do with all that stuff?
Right.
Do you need another coffee mug?
Yeah.
Do you need more?
But one thing that we've gotten good at in recent years, and because of you, is whenever you bring things in, new things, your old things go out.
Exactly.
You don't compound, man. You don't keep compounding things and shoving things in the back. Then you're like, damn, I didn't even know I had that.
Right.
Remember, you've found stuff and like, wow, we didn't even know we had that, because it gets shoved to the back.
Yeah, and I don't like to do that.
No.
But so, yes, I stand by my statement. Yes, I think it's funny. That's true. Yeah, at times you see me have a lot of things.
But you donate a lot of things,
some things
too.
are sponsored or PR packages. But it was funny that right after I had that episode launch, and then I heard a little ruckus at the door with the dogs. And I go and open the front door, and there's literally a mountain of packages outside.
Yeah.
Because the things I ordered from Prime plus a few PR packages came in all at once.
Yes.
And I thought, this is so funny. So I actually did a video for Instagram with my voice in the background saying, I be careful with consumerism. People buy too much shit. And then I showed the video because it was funny.
I bought some, even me. I bought some stuff.
But you bought
Amazon
stuff
Prime.
that you need.
Yes. I bought stuff that I need.
We were still careful.
Workout gloves, some wraps, some deodorizers.
Yeah,
Yes.
your phone thing for your car.
Because the other one broke, so I need a new one.
Yeah, I stuck to my guns. I got the toaster oven and a couple of other things that I had been watching, but nothing crazy. And I just thought it was funny. Little self-deprecation right there. I did get a shit ton of packages, and it looked funny considering I just was
hilarious.
on my high horse about don't buy too much shit.
Sounds like the pot.
Okay, another comment. I want to shout out to Taryn12. She commented, great episode. When I started tracking calories over a year ago, it was a game changer for me. I thought I was eating healthy for the most part, but I had no clue just how big my portions were. And it was only once I started tracking that I finally saw results. Thanks for helping me on my weight loss journey.
Nice.
Isn't that crazy? And
yes.
she actually replied and made another comment saying, you mentioned acai bowls. For me, it's poke bowls. I thought they were healthy, but with all of the add-ons, I didn't even want to know how many calories it really was. I'm glad I finally understand why I wasn't losing weight back then, and now I am.
See?
Doesn't mean you can't have the poke bowls.
No.
But you just need boundaries.
Yes.
You need to know what's in the poke bowls. Listen, I love my acai bowls. I still have my acai bowls, but I count 800 calories for my acai bowl.
And I think, see, what you just said, people discount it like, oh, it's acai bowl, it's healthy. Who cares if I want over my calories? It's healthy. You can't cheat the game. Again, calories in, calories out. You could slice it any way you want it. You can't cheat the game.
So I'm glad. Thank you, Taryn, for commenting. That was a great comment. And then we have another comment, Princess Me 6054. Great video. I literally wake up looking forward to listening to these on Mondays. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I can't tell you how much that makes me happy. There's literally millions of podcasts out there. And so when people take the time to listen to ours as one of their picks, it really means a lot. Each and every person that listens, each and every download, it motivates me to want to do even more of these.
Yes.
Because it makes me so happy to think, wow, someone picked us today out of a million podcasts.
Exactly.
And it's crazy.
Yes.
So
thank you guys.
Thank you so much for that comment. I really appreciate it. Somebody else, RPUT482. I just discovered your YouTube. I'm addicted. You are awesome. They commented on episode 427 of the podcast. Thank you so much. Appreciate all your support. Love your comments. Read every single comment. And we could not do this without you guys. Now we'll have the crap comment of the week. Somebody commented on my YouTube video about a berberine update where I shared that I definitely feel like I'm leaning out. And I'm going to do another update on YouTube, so I'm not going to get into it right now on that. But I will address this comment. Chuckalisa9231 actually had the nerve to comment, but you have black clothes on. It would be nice to see you in a neutral color and in quotation marks to see how much weight you have lost. That is extremely inappropriate comment. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Listen, first of all, to Chuckalisa9231.
Always a woman.
This isn't OnlyFans. You got to pay for that content.
Yeah. You got
This is not OnlyFans. You want a nude photo or a neutral color, skimpy photo of my body. I got to charge for that.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's kind of like Andy Cohen does the jackhole. That's my jackhole of the episode.
Yeah, no worries.
That's okay, though. It's still a comment. It's still a view.
Exactly.
But I did reply that. I thought that was inappropriate. Okay, we are moving on. Hot coffee topic. Do you have a coffee? Did you finish it?
I finished it.
I have a little espresso shot here today because I need the boost. Thursdays are crazy.
Killing me.
Thursdays are crazy, but the hot coffee topic is finally got eyes on Jamie Foxx. He finally showed up.
Yes, he did.
To me, it was just a mystery. I felt like there was such a mystery around what happened to him. It was several months ago. I think 2 months ago.
So many conspiracy theories floating around.
Yeah, basically he had some sort of stroke or blood clot or something happened on the set of his movie. And because the family didn't give an update and they didn't reveal what happened and they didn't, so many conspiracy theories were going around.
So many.
And he finally showed up. He's still in rehab for whatever happened. He did have a blood clot and he spent 2 months in like a rehab facility. Probably had motor skill issues or whatever, but he looks good.
Did you see him swing the golf club?
Yeah, he was at
TMZ?
Topgolf.
Let me tell you, he swung that like a champ, like natural. I can't swing.
And he was out on a yacht waving.
Yes.
He looked like he had, full mobility. And anyways, I'm happy to see that he's okay. I was really worried that we were going to get an update that
you want to know the whole thing about this though, about Jamie Foxx, why he probably is alive and he probably went through something super serious where he almost lost his life. He's always kept up with his fitness and worked out. That man stays in shape. He's 50 something. I don't know exactly how old, but I'm telling you.
That's going to give your best chance of survival if you do have a catastrophic event that happens. Even like we were just talking earlier about you have you can, if you're really healthy and in tune with your body, any little thing that kind of feels off, you'll know.
Yes.
Like I was just saying, there's a lot of silent cancers, silent killers in cancer, like cervical cancer, ovarian cancer. They have very mild symptoms. But if I suddenly get like weird bloating or something, I'm going to know. Because I'm so in tune with my body. I'm never bloated. I'm never like
Same
that's
here.
why when I knew I was getting into menopause, I knew I was feeling things a little different, and that's when I told my doctor, and she's like, I really don't think so. And she's looking at me like you look
you know why
fit.
they judge you by they're assumed by your look. You're 47, mom
I
of
haven't
2.
had a period in a year. Let's test my hormones. She's like, yeah, you're officially in menopause based on my levels, but she discounted me.
You know your own body.
But I'm like, no, I know.
You're in tune.
I'm not someone that struggles with low mood. I don't struggle with self-control of my eating. I don't struggle with sleep. Something changed here. And give yourself the fighting chance if you're super healthy because you really are in tune with your body.
Yes.
But we're happy to see that
super happy.
Jamie Foxx is back. Okay, moving on. There's a new trend on TikTok that's really scary to me. It's so scary for people's mental health because people actually do these TikToks.
Mental health. Don't play with that.
It's called bed rotting.
Okay.
It is called bed rotting, and it is where people document their whole day where they just do nothing but stay in bed all day.
Who comes up with this shit, man? It's always TikTok too, not Instagram. Do a TikTok challenge, and it's some stupid ass shit.
Where they do nothing, literally all day long. They just stay in bed, and then they document themselves bed rotting, eating, and just
watching TV, video games, just complete slobs. slots.
You know what's scary to me about that? And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. It's like a thought that I get in my head when I am really stressed or going through a tough time. When my mom passed, when my dad has been sick, or when I've had rough days with him, in the back of my mind, I have this little voice that says, you know what? Just don't get out of bed tomorrow. Just do nothing all day. Now it has a term. It's called bed rotting. I literally feel, you know what? I just going to stay in bed all day.
I never get that feeling, ever.
I get that feeling. I don't act
Never.
on it, but it's tempting. I want to.
Damn, me never. I got to get out of bed. I'm like, it's enough. Move.
Yeah. And it's scary. And to me, it's a sign. I know it means that I'm struggling with a low mood or I'm having a down episode.
Yep.
And I don't act on it, but I want to. I don't act on it. Why? Because I'm accountable to, then if I do it, you guys are all going to know something's going on.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, what the fuck is wrong?
Yes.
I'm going to miss my class. Alyssa's going to be like, why didn't you go to Orange Theory class? Like, it's because I have all of these things. I have clients I'm accountable to, and that's what keeps me going.
Yes.
But it's scary to me that this is a trend encouraging people to do that.
Where did this trend start? Here in the
TikTok.
USA?
I don't know if it's in the U.S., but
because in China, TikTok, they won't show nothing like that. That's what the difference is. But they'll show that all over America. And people are so stupid and they follow this dumbass shit.
And there's a lot of crazy TikTok trends that have landed people dead, actually.
Yeah. Don't do trends, you guys. They're just... Man, they're dumb, a lot of them. They're dumb. They're clout chasers these days. People do these trends because they're chasing clout, and some of them die doing these trends.
So yeah, their immobile activities include sleeping, watching TV, being on your phone. Experts say it's okay to have a lazy day, but people should have other activities too, like hanging out with family. Scary. And I do allow myself a lazy day, but I get out of bed. And usually I still work out or whatever. And then it's usually a Sunday, maybe, or a Saturday sometime where, you know what? Okay, I'm back from Orange Theory. Now, for the rest of the day, it's usually 2 o'clock. I'm just going to enjoy watching movies and sit on the couch. That's okay.
That's different.
But the bed, not getting out of bed when you are not sick,
plus,
not good.
Plus, my OCD will kick you out of bed. Get out. I got to make the bed. You know me. I got to make the bed. I got a habit of I won't feel complete till I make the bed.
All right. Rule. So I have another thing that this is an interesting topic, and this kind of will set the stage for the next couple topics that we're going to talk about or the rest of the show. I was on YouTube, and on my feed came this episode of Kelly Clarkson, the Kelly Clarkson talk show. And on the Kelly Clarkson talk show, she had a mother-daughter on there that went viral on social media because they are a mother and daughter, and it's not like they're too close in age. The daughter is 20 and the mom is 43. She wasn't too young when she had her, but they look like twins. The mom looks so freaking good. She looks like a 20-year-old. You cannot tell that she looks like her daughter, and they went viral.
Wow.
And
I got to see. I want to see.
I'm going to put it up on the screen. And who do you think? Do you know who they are? You know who they are. We know they're...
How is the world so big and so small? Yes, I know who that is. Yes. They were on that show?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my boy's daughter.
Yeah, it's his daughter and his ex.
His ex, yeah. Good friend of mine.
Isn't that
Shout
crazy?
out to my boy Mingwei.
I was shocked. I was like, first of all, oh my God, I want to see. And then I'm like, oh my God, that's Mingwei's daughter.
They've gone viral before together, too.
But the episode is older. It's an older Kelly Clarkson episode. So they went viral, I think, in 2020. But it still came up on my feed now. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, that's Mingwei's daughter. So we know they're the dad very well.
Yes, good friend of mine.
But
small world.
Can you tell which one is the mother and which one? It's up on the screen for those of you watching on YouTube. Can you tell who the mother is and who the daughter is?
Excellent.
I'm asking. Can you tell? I could,
of course. Yes. Daughter, mother.
Yeah, but to me, I could hardly tell. And anyways, so that brings me to this next topic.
It's cheating, I know.
Why is it that people nowadays are starting to look, for people that are paying attention, they're looking so much better for their age? Yes. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's a whole different ballgame. I went and researched. I was just curious. I go, what does a 48-year-old man look like in the 1960s, 70s, right. 80s? And I always make fun of them. They could never, bald head men these days are way more confident. We're winning. We're all over the movies. We're winning. We're in shape. We're badass dudes. But back then, they held their crown of hair. And oh my God, middle-aged men.
My dad had that.
Oh, I
he
saw
had the,
pictures.
Like, hair around here. What happened? For as much as we're always talking,
and 40-something-year-old men look like they're like 60-something-year-old men back then. They didn't age very well.
Now I'll put up on the screen, you guys, the Golden Girls. Okay, the Golden Girls. Remember that show, The Golden Girls? Those women are in their 50s. That's what 50 used to look like to us. That's what was presented to us as what a 50-year-old woman looked like.
Babe, you're 47, almost 48. It's a different era.
So,
look,
J-Lo and Rue McClanahan, I put up a picture of both of them, like what they look like at their ages.
J-Lo's what, 50? Early 50s.
The Golden Girls were in their mid-50s. Betty, like I put up a picture. Betty White was 55, Rue McClanahan 53, the other one 54. Dude. The girls of Sex and the City are the same age, in their middle 50s.
Yes. And they don't look like grannies.
They don't look like
those
grannies.
Other women look like viejitas, like 70-something-year-olds. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just being honest. But what happened? You think nutrition, science...
And then like Jennifer Aniston, she's another one. She's in her 50s. So that's a
gorgeous.
Golden Girl now.
That's crazy. You know, growing up, 55 was a senior citizen.
Yes, I get Denny's.
55 years old.
For
the bus stop, senior citizen, you get your Social Security check. Then they bumped it up to 65. Now I think it's 72.
It's crazy. But then they even asked Ming-Wei's ex, they asked her on the show, Kelly Clarkson's show, how to keep yourself so youthful. She said exercise and diet, and she is into her skincare. She takes a retinol. She's very into her skincare because she used to have acne-prone skin. And that's it. Just the basics.
Yeah. Yeah.
The basics. And staying up on the style, not throwing in the towel. You know what I mean? I think it's a youth mindset.
It is. It is. Because I'm older, but I have a youthful mind. I stay up with fashion, music. I understand. I see what's going on. I'm not like out of the loop, like, oh my God, I'm way like, no.
I also think that social media helps because we have these influences where we have more access to the influences, and it influences the things that we do in our lives. If we use social media in a good way.
In a good way. You can use it in a healthy way. Like I watch people's workouts, I watch them training, different things that inspire and motivate me.
Yeah.
Push me to the next level. Like I don't want to set limits.
I've used social media to my benefit. I know it's impacted the things that I've done to keep myself feeling and looking young. For sure, it's impacted me. I've used it in a positive way instead of hating on people. Like I said before, I've used it for inspiration. But how do you
tap into the mind?
You know?
It's all here. This is the muscle. This is the real secret weapon. Is here. Because I was just telling my sister, like, listen, we all have the same genetics. We come from the same parents. What's the difference between me and you guys? I just have a drive that is unstoppable. I don't want to stop. I have this drive, and I want to get better. I want to show people, look, this is what you can look like. You don't have to tap out and give up because I'm 50. Right. Life's almost over. I'm middle-aged. That's bullshit. That's excuse. Sorry.
I'll put up on the screen, actually, I made a little edit for you to post on your Instagram, but it was a picture of you at a pool party 10 years ago. You were 38. I looked up the age of you were at that pool party.
38.
You were 38 at that pool party, and then we put it like side by side with what you look like now. You look way younger now and fitter and everything. You were like going down a bad path, drinking heavily, partying, not sleeping, not prioritizing
My skin
sleep.
Was bad.
No focus at all on nutrition.
No
supplementation.
None.
So a lot of things is how do you do it? And listen, you can rewind because me 10 years ago too, before I started training for the show, it's like, when I started changing things, no, I put like my foot down. You know what? No, I'm not throwing in the towel yet. I still have the best years ahead of. The first thing I did when I decided that I was going to not throw in the towel was I dyed my hair black. So it's like I have a very distinct change. Once I dyed my hair black, I went on this path of reinventing myself.
Yep.
Do you remember that? Because we got together when I was still blonde.
Yes.
When all my blonde pictures, even when we first started dating and everything, the way I did my makeup, the way I dressed, everything, I looked so much older.
And not to put you on blast, there's some pictures of us, even with my belly hanging out, and a little bit of your belly. You could tell there was a little bit of like bloat there. You know what I'm saying?
Alcohol bloat for
sure.
I need that picture.
Yes, you could show people.
I can put it up.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not embarrassed.
No, it's okay to look back. That's the whole purpose of it. We changed.
Yeah, because, and even though I was not, I've never been I was a pretty much small person the entire time we've been dating. but I was not a healthy, thin person. I had no muscle. I would drink too much, not sleep, didn't take supplements, didn't take care of myself.
Mm-hmm.
And this, I'll put the picture up here on the screen, is what that yields. So if I would have gone down that path, I probably would look like Betty White right now. Just tore
That's
up.
funny.
We'll look it up.
You could turn it around, though. That's the good thing.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what people think. They quit, they tap out. And how do you turn it around? How do you
get that youth mindset back? You got to take care of yourself. Okay, that needs to be priority number one. Not your husband.
Make a list.
Not your kids.
Nope.
Not your job. Take care of yourself, because you are no good to your husband, your kids, your friends, your pets, if you are not taking care of yourself.
That's what I just told my sister.
You have to take care of yourself.
You do.
You need to, I'm sorry, but like I've said many times, unless you are disabled, completely incapacitated, exercise has to become part of your life.
Yeah. If religion is part of your life, like hardcore, and you're consistent with it, so does exercise. It has to be part of your life.
Non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable.
Isn't brushing your teeth a non-negotiable? No one ever says, you know what? I just don't have the time to brush my teeth and take a shower. Then fitness should be right up there with brushing your teeth.
Yes.
You're going to rot inside just like your teeth are going to rot if you don't exercise.
That's the truth right there, that part. You're going to rot from the inside out.
I'm talking to women. This is very important message, not just cardio.
Yes.
No.
Get away from that.
You don't even have to worry about doing cardio at all if you are doing steps. If you're getting your steps in, you're getting those 10,000 steps. However, because you're walking, because you're running errands, then you don't need to carve out additional treadmill time unless you're doing that to get your step goal. Focus your time on strength training, resistance training, weights. They do not make you bulky. If you get anything out of this episode, please believe me when I tell you, lifting weights doesn't make you bulky.
No, that's a super myth. Such a bullshit myth at that.
It's the fountain of youth.
Yes.
So if you're looking, we're talking about youth mindset today. If you don't want to look like the Golden Girls, you want to look like J-Lo, you want to look like Jennifer Aniston, resistance training gets your bones stronger, increases growth hormone, increases testosterone. These are all hormones we need that are going to make us youthful.
Yep.
We need that. It's going to increase our metabolism. It's going to give us the body that we're trying to get to. Mm-hmm. Everyone's trying to get this body on the cardio machine. It doesn't work. I was a cardio bunny.
You were.
Before you ever knew me, what did you see? I would always watch Grey's Anatomy, and I would go to the gym for an hour.
You'd be on that dad tread climber.
I would go
with your laptop.
That's what I did. You would see me at the gym. I would go in there, watch Grey's Anatomy, did my cardio. I was very thin.
I used to always say this about the gym. The cardio equipment is like the little kiddie swimming pool. Then you got the machines. Then you're like in the 6-foot swimming pool. Then you got the free weights. Now you're beasting. Now, back then when I was a trainer, literally you might see 1 or 2 women back there getting after it. Now, fast forward to 2023, the women today are strong muscles. They're getting it in. They're not scared of weights no more. You see the gym packed with muscular,
now you have to start
fit women.
Somewhere though, and I want to be realistic.
For sure.
It's scary. It's scary.
It's intimidating,
gym
yes.
Intimidation is a real thing.
It is.
And it's scary. So what can you do if you're going to go to the gym? You're going to try to go to the gym. What can you do to get around gym intimidation or help with that? We talked about this last week, so we'll go over it briefly now. Hire a trainer if you can afford it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the easiest way because that's going to get you comfortable with the gym. You're going to have a purpose. You're going to have a crutch, someone to meet there. It's going to teach you how to use the equipment. And then you're just going to start to feel more comfortable, more confident. But if you can't hire a trainer, the second best thing would be a training partner.
Yes.
An accountability partner, someone to go to the gym with so you don't feel embarrassed roaming around, looking at the machines, thinking everybody's looking at you, which, by the way,
they're not.
Everybody's so self-absorbed in the gym. They're worried about me, myself, and I.
Yes. People are not.
Okay.
Unless you stand out or something, you're walking in like Mr. Olympia, then the whole gym's going to stop and look at you. No, they're not.
Right. The other thing I recommend is to have your workout, know what you're going to do when you go to the gym. Either have an app, like so for my clients, they have their workouts in an app. So if they've selected the gym program, they have that as their training partner. They can go in, they can look, okay, it's this machine. You can look for the machine. So you know what to do step by step. And so it takes away that feeling of insecurity, walking around, roaming, not knowing exactly what to do. You'll feel more confident because it's like a virtual training partner. If you're not on my program, get on a program that gives you a workout, or go to YouTube, print out something, have something, know what you're going to do, have a plan, or else you're going to go there, you're going to roam around, you're not going to really get much accomplished.
No, you're going to be spinning your wheels. Or you're going to just stay on the cardio machines and be a cardio bunny. Yeah,
you're going to end up like freaking out, and you're going to go to the treadmill.
Not saying you can't lose weight doing cardio. Yes, you can. But it's a lot harder than people think it is. Like, what do we always see? People running when we're walking.
Yeah.
And they look miserable jogging. Right. They're breathing all messed up. Their knees are buckling in. We're like, they think they're going to run their calories off or run their weight off. That never happens because they don't stay consistent.
Right.
Because the next day it hurts so much, they don't go out and jog no more.
Right.
There goes the end of their fitness journey.
Yeah. And then the other thing is, if you just can't get there, like for one, maybe you don't have a gym membership yet, you're just not quite ready to do the gym thing yet. Start at home. Start to build your confidence at home. Get yourself some bands, get yourself some dumbbells, and follow an at-home workout program.
Yep.
You can do a lot at home while you're like building your confidence.
Yes.
And then you can either build your home gym out and keep adding equipment.
Yep.
Or eventually get the confidence where you can get to the gym. But you can do a lot at home as well. Like for my clients, if they select a home program, they will have their workouts outlined for their home program. So they can still get a really good workout in at home. Or hire someone to do. You're going to be doing virtual training sessions as well. Hire a personal trainer who's going to do a virtual session with you and do that. Go that route. But you have to start somewhere.
You do.
It is not okay to just not do it because it scares you. Because if it scares you, it means that's the right thing to do.
Yes, that's true. That's what they say about going after success. If it doesn't scare you enough, then you're not going after it.
If you walk into the gym and go straight to the treadmill every time because that's what's comfortable, that means that's not what you should be doing.
Exactly.
You need to do what gives you the nervous butterflies in your stomach, and that's what you need to do. And like you always say, reps. It's reps.
You get better with reps.
The more you do something, the more confident you get. Yes. I actually feel what's done everyone a big, huge disservice is the whole pandemic and all of that, because people fell further into their socially awkwardness or their holes of being uncomfortable in social situations or with other people and all of that. And so that unfortunately has done a great disservice to a lot of people.
Yeah,
but that's numero uno of the youth mindset is making exercise a priority. But there's also another one is sleep.
Very important.
You got to be you're going to look old real fast if you are not sleeping.
Yes. You're going to age quick.
You're going to age
really quickly. Like you said, I looked older 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Part of it was sleep. I wasn't sleeping that good either. Staying up late nights.
Me too. Remember I had those dark circles?
Man.
Bags under my eyes all the time?
Yeah.
I had bags under my eyes. It was awful. So that's super important. Of course, listen, I like to have a drink every once in a while or whatever, but limiting alcohol.
Yes.
If you're drinking more than once a week, you got to take a look at that.
I try to tell that to one of my boys.
Alcohol,
bro, you got to make a decision.
Until you stop doing it, you don't realize how much it's impacting you.
Yeah. Just stop. Challenge yourself. Stop for a month. Go alcohol free. You can do it. You don't need that in your life. I have to have my drink and my wine. No, you don't. That's a cop out an excuse if I've ever heard one.
I'm not saying I'm alcohol free. I will when the time is right and I feel I want to enjoy a cocktail. I absolutely will. But I choose when that is.
Yes.
But I have to say what I did notice. I'm going to confess something right now. Remember how I was talking about, like, I would choose to have lazy days a lot of times on Saturdays? I would have that, I just want to do nothing. I just want to sit on the couch and do nothing. It was always because after Orange Theory, we go to Luna, Mexican Kitchen, and I would have 1 or 2 margaritas after my workout. And I'd feel great during my late morning chat session with my cousin. But then the come down of the alcohol.
That's the problem right there, the come down.
Made me moody. Made me not want to do a damn thing the rest of the day, made me not feel great. Like I wasn't happy. Like I was happy for that 2 hours, but then I wasn't happy anymore. And I've noticed since I stopped doing that, I skipped the drink.
Yeah.
And I have my acai bowl instead. I
Yes.
come home and I'm still like super productive and happy and in a good mood.
You gotta bounce.
We've left the house.
You gotta bounce your step.
Yes.
Yes. It's true.
Whereas before I'd be like, I'm not going.
And then you always tell me, we'll come back from, we'll go eat, me and you. We'll go eat somewhere, Mexican restaurant. Sometimes I have one, maybe two drinks. And then come home and I'm like dead on the couch after. And you're like, dang, baby, you smoke too much weed. Nah, I'm just tired. And that's what it is.
Yes.
Because if I don't drink, I have energy still left when I come home. Not all burnt out.
Like last week, I came home and I did all kinds of stuff in the house. I was cleaning and organizing. I was happy. I was in a good mood. And I'm like, you know what? It's the fucking Saturday morning margaritas. And like, I got to stop doing that.
And a lot of people, what they do, I'm not going to oust nobody, but they think they can get away having a few drinks Friday night. I'm going to go to the gym the next day and sweat it out. Your liver has to work extra hard, too, to sweat it out. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? When your liver production energy is low, your mood is low. You're not going to get the greatest workout. Yeah, you could power through, but you're not going to get the greatest workout. Who are you fooling? Because I've tried it.
What's funny is
you're going through the motions more than anything.
Bring up a memory now. Do you remember when you were my personal trainer? This is before we started dating. I was single, so I was like work nights. It didn't matter. I was out and about. I would go out for my after work drinks, and you would always know by the way I was working out. You would say, "You drank last night." You would tell me. You would call me out. Like, I can tell that you're dragging ass, and I was like, "Yep, I drank." Isn't that funny? And then you're the one, because I didn't know anything back then about fitness. You're the one who said, yeah, that taxes your energy production. Your liver is metabolizing
There's a reason why
alcohol.
fighters don't drink.
It's not generating energy. That's why I'm dragging ass. So anyways, limit alcohol if you're serious about.
Yes.
Like, I know that J-Lo and Jennifer Aniston, both very youthful, not very surgeried out. I'm sure they've done little tweaks here and there, but they're not like, their youth isn't because they've done a lot of plastic surgery. And they both say they limit alcohol.
Yep.
And drink a lot of water.
A lot of water.
So limiting alcohol, important. Sleep, important.
Get you one of these.
The other thing I have to say is supplements. I'm a fan of supplements. That's like Western medicine. They just want to diagnose and treat with pharmaceuticals and treat symptoms and operate.
That's all they want to do.
Irritating.
Yes, that's all they want to do.
I want to get in front. They don't get in front of anything.
No, they don't.
They don't like. It's ridiculous to me.
Shout out Ways to Wells.
Yeah, I'm all about getting in front of things. I take lots of supplements. People always go, "What's your supplement routine?" Like, besides like my 1UP nutrition stuff, I take a lot of other things, and people would probably think I'm crazy, but listen, I'm knock on wood, like, I rarely get sick. I rarely feel like crap. If I do, it's self-induced because I drink too many margaritas.
Do you remember when we were partying Vegas, popping bottles? Sick. Afterwards, we always got sick. Always got sick. Now, even in recent years, how bad did my allergies used to be back then?
Oh,
remember my allergy attacks? It'd be miserable.
Miserable for months.
I haven't had none.
You would be like February and March. You would be miserable.
Nothing this winter, and it rained a lot.
I know.
That's weird. Is it gone?
It's like turning your health around. It's because what are you on? You're
bad
on
allergies. My God, bad.
Yeah, like supplements. Like, research what you maybe go get a functional medicine blood test. See if you're deficient in anything. If you're in my age range and up.
Iron. Both my sisters are iron deficient. They both have low energy. They both told me.
Only take iron if you need it.
Yes.
But vitamin D. Most women that are menopausal need a supplement with vitamin D. Very important. Your B vitamins, very important. What's another one? Oh, there are thousands of processes in our body that require magnesium, and most people are deficient in their magnesium. Most people need to supplement with magnesium. I supplement with 2 different kinds of magnesium, magnesium L-threonate, magnesium L-glycinate. They both have like different purposes, but I'm up to date on my magnesium. Actually, I think magnesium citrate also. The one.
Oh, nice.
You're on your magnesium.
Yes, of course.
Fish oil.
Yep, fish oil.
But supplements, I truly
vitamin C.
I believe in supplements. I believe they are the fountain of youth. If you're like, it's like you get a report of what your body is based on your blood work, and you think, there's some holes I need to plug there, and that's what you use supplements for.
And recently we had a couple sick people in the house, and neither me or you got it. Your daughter, her boyfriend, nothing.
Yeah, they were pretty
Normally,
sick.
I would have got it. Normally. It's crazy. immune system's on point right now, man. I'm happy.
Exactly. Yeah. And then, of course, like you said, water. How much water? At least half your body weight in ounces. At least. I aim for 80 to 100 ounces of water a day. Of half my body weight would be 60 ounces. I don't feel like that's enough.
No, especially if you're doing intense working out. I probably drink a gallon a day.
Water. So many things. Water has so many benefits, but it really helps your skin a lot. You know what's funny is I feel like people are always so willing to go buy an expensive cream and to get their skin looking good and chasing that fountain of youth. When honestly, our skin appearance comes from the inside out.
Yeah.
So your supplementation, your hydration, your eating, all of that stuff that you're ingesting is affecting your skin health.
And let me tell you guys something. We live in California, so we're pretty hydrated our air. But people who live in Arizona and in Vegas,
a lot of water.
And that super desert, 100+ degree heat, what do we say? People look like they age a little more over there because that sun beats them down.
They got like leather skin eventually.
Yes.
So on top of that, lots of sunscreen.
Tons of water.
We didn't talk about that for the fountain of youth, but sunscreen. Make sure you're putting sunscreen on your face and like the tops of your hands too is a good place to put sunscreen because. And
then you go to Florida, same thing, hot, super hot weather, but they're so damn humid that their skin is always sweating, so they're never dry. Mm-hmm. It's a difference. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You got to drink a lot of water.
A lot of water. Like I said, people put a lot of the topicals, but they're not taking care of the internals.
Inside. You know what it is? It's the same thing with your weight loss journey, or you're trying to achieve that dream body. When people don't see results right away, there's little changes going on when you're consistent. You might not see it right away. Mm-hmm. And give yourself some time. Take a picture today and then compare it from a month from now. Mm-hmm. Don't do it daily because you're not going to see it come off like that. Don't waste your
time always looking for change.
No.
Let time pass. Time's going to pass anyway. Mm-hmm. Do the things you need to do.
Yes.
That you know you need to do. That you just don't want to do them for whatever reason. You need to do them. Just put your head down and do it for a significant period of time so that you give yourself time to be able to make enough change that it's visible. But don't look for change every freaking day because that's frustrating and you're not going to see it.
No.
You lose body fat in so many different places.
Yes.
That you may not notice for 6 months certain things, you know? You're losing body fat in your ankles and your toes and your feet.
Yes. Your hands.
You might feel that you drop a half size in your shoes when you lose weight.
Yep.
You're losing it in so many places that, you know, that mirror selfie isn't going to show that you lost some body fat off the back of your knee. I mean,
yeah,
you know?
You're right.
So you got to give yourself enough time of doing the things you need to do before you start looking for results. And then the time is going to pass anyway. But then you're going to be able to, like we do regularly, we go back and we pull up pictures from 5-10 years ago. And we're like, wow, we look so much better now.
We're older, yes.
And we're a decade older.
Yeah.
We really turned it around.
Yeah.
Well, and I do feel that we both have that youth mindset.
Yeah. Yeah. We stay up with current events, pop culture.
Style.
Reinvent
your style. Get some help.
Yeah.
Tweaking your style, too. You know what? F the dress for your age crap.
Yeah.
Dress for what flatters you the most,
exactly.
What makes you feel the most confident. Mm-hmm. Because when you feel confident, it's going to exude. It's going to be coming out of your pores and people will feel your confidence. Yes. And you will be more attractive just based off your confidence.
And you might get, just because you're confident and hitting new levels, how you feel, that means you're going to up your game in your career too. You'll be like, wait a minute. I'm up in my personal life, but let me see what else I can up my game in.
Oh, yeah.
Promotions, start a business, whatever the case may be.
It starts to spill out.
Yes. You have a different bounce to your step.
So many different places.
That's true.
If things start to become a reflection of how you're treating yourself, everything will. Suddenly, maybe you were that person that always had a dirty car, unorganized car. Now you're feeling better about yourself. You got a little pep in your step. Yep. You're going to the gym.
Yep.
Now you're that person that keeps a clean car with the air freshener in there all the time. Suddenly it's spilling over into other areas of your life. And so many things will start to improve. The relationships with people, your spouse, your coworkers, your success in business and at your job. So many different things. But remember.
And your fears will go away.
Yeah.
As your confidence builds, your fears will go away.
but have that youth mindset and keep that youth mindset forever.
Yeah.
Until your dying days. Like,
Exactly.
think, no, I am going to be the best version of myself today, and I'm going to keep getting better. I'm not going to throw in the towel. I've always had that in the back of my head.
You always
I'm
say
not gonna
this.
throw in the
You're like,
towel.
listen, we only have one life. I'm going to be
Yeah.
the best version of myself I can be while I'm in this life.
Yes.
For me, regardless of my age, I'm going to be the best version of myself.
Yes.
That's it. Because we only got one life. Hey, man, go out with a bang.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be better than anybody else. I'm not
Nah.
trying to look younger.
Not competing
I'm
with
not
nobody.
trying to do any of those things. What I'm trying to do, and what I want you guys to try to do, is be the best version of yourself. You versus you, the best version of yourself, and strive for being the best version of yourself every single day. And it's going to stack. It's going to compound.
Yes. Sure is.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode. Do not
Thank
forget to subscribe, comment, all the things. Leave us a 5-star review, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
See ya.